JC staff producer says we don't make changes for the sake of overseas fans. Translation: we do not cater to Western fans. Okay, we don't make changes just because you say so or just because you don't like it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is the kind of anime studio that we need. Okay? Western anime fans, actually Western fans in general, whether it's with movies, animes, everything, okay, they are so entitled. They think that these companies should bend over for them. So let's talk about it, guys. Let's go. Hello guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that little bell right there so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video. Okay? Enjoy. What is up, guys? This is your boy Andy Matrix. Welcome to Andy RCB, where I talk about anime, video games, and Japanese culture. And for today's dose of anime, I am here at Sankaku Complex. This website tends to have some naughty content, so I'm gonna keep the window, the recording window, in a small space. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so JC Animation Studio. One of the staff said there's a meme. Okay. There's this screenshot going around on Twitter. This is one of the producers. It says, while we are aware of overseas fans, we generally don't make changes for their sake. And by the way, this screenshot came from over here. This is the original video. This is in Giga's channel. If you guys ever heard of Giga on YouTube, he has over 3 million subscribers. He's really funny. He does anime reviews, rants, and parodies. He's also part of the Trash Taste podcast. Anyway, so that's what these guys are saying. That's what this producer is saying at this anime studio. This is in Japan, by the way, right? So this says here, there's a tweet depicted a quote from a YouTube video that considered a visit to an animation studio. So basically, here in the original video, Giga, he goes to the animation studio. He goes to the the JC Animation Studio, and he interviews this guy, right? And that's where this guy says, we don't make changes for overseas sake. Right, so this tweet has over 10,000 retweets and 48,000 likes, right? And there's a lot of people hating on it. I mean, there's people hating on it, but there seems to be a lot of people also liking it, right? So in one of the Twitter comments, it says, "Me watching Redo Healer," right? See the shield here. Another controversial anime. It said, Gen audience says, "Wow, good series that really shows something and doesn't pull punches." It says Westerners, the Western fans. This is against everything I stand for. Me. Then it's not for you. Stop acting like it should be. I also like this little manga. This little manga that they have. I guess the Japanese do this a lot. Where like this manga out there about somebody becoming a manga artist. And in one of the panels it says, your work is serialized in Shonen Jump, a magazine aimed at boys. If you use the suggestions from the fan mail, you're going to end up catering to the girls. Right? So this is very true. It's very true. If it's made for boys, then make something for the boys. It says Shonen Jump has a lot of female fans, and that's not a bad thing. It said, but those female fans are interested in reading shonen manga. If you try to create something specifically targeted at girls, we wouldn't let you. That's just not what our magazine does. It says your job is to create an engaging shonen manga. Right? And then some fans are like, yeah, F them gaijins. And in case you don't know any Japanese, gaijins is the Japanese word for foreigner, right? And then some people are saying it's a polite way of saying F you gaijins. Right, but most of the comments are really for the post, really defending the studio. Which says, I find that funny because I think about all the anime characters that are blatantly American, where they'll be wearing sunglasses and US flag, bandana, leather jacket, and blue jeans. It says, I'm glad that they're doing this. Some overseas fan crossing the line and trying to lecture people many times. It's true. A lot of Western fans are so entitled they think that anime studios should always change for them, so to change things for their liking, and that's not how it works. Look, Star Wars was created by George Lucas, Lucasfilm, and Star Wars came out of nowhere and people like it. So you need to let the artists create what they want, not just force them to change things up. And there's other people saying, as they should, they don't need to make changes to any fans regardless of where they're from. It says, he said F off politely. Can someone tell me who is he though? Yeah, so there's both like negative comments and positive comments. Positive comments defending the artist, and see this a long list. But see, this is what people don't understand. You have a studio that changes things for the fans, but then the fans that are raging, you know, the small minority that are yelling and screaming, they're not the ones that are gonna watch this show, and they're not gonna watch this show and buy the merchandise and buy the DVDs and you know, and go to the theaters and watch the movie. They're just yelling online. They're not really the consumers. Okay, that's the interesting thing about this. So I'm really glad that, you know, this studio is very smart. They're very intelligent. You know, like most Japanese studios are. They're focusing on the target audience, which is young men, and they're not focusing on the loud minority, which is what a lot of Western companies are doing. You know, like Disney and other entertainment companies in the West. So 3 cheers for them, and I hope Studio JC continues to not listen to the loud minority. What is up, everybody? Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can receive new future notifications. Check out the blog at andyrtv.com. Follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave your thoughts or anything you want to say right below this video in the comments below. This is Andy Matrix. Thank you for watching. Godspeed, everybody. Godspeed.